welcome back to Peter Nagl's Guitars. This is our second episode. We're back in EMB Studios. I'm Michael, and this is
Peter?
And hello, Peter. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
We are here today, and we are going to present the next guitar in Peter's line of 30,000 guitars, or something like that. Yeah. Last time, as I said, we did the NorthStar.
Yeah.
And,
Your NorthStar.
Yeah, it's my NorthStar, but you built it. And we want to thank you all for tuning in and for all the nice comments. And the last time was our debut as YouTube stars.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. But now, well, this is a fun thing to do, and in these times, these hard times.
We're in the middle of the Corona crisis when we are recording this.
Yes, not much else to do.
Then hang around in a nice studio talking about guitars.
Yes, exactly. There were two choices: sitting in the sofa or being here. And
so we choose this.
Yes, very easy choice of making fun and whatever of the day
on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Today, you are gonna present to me one of your own favorite creations, right?
Yeah. And there's a story behind this.
Yes.
We will talk about it. But I would like to show it to you.
Show me the money.
So, quite different from the last one.
Yes.
That's what we are talking about.
This is a nice piece of wood, ladies and gentlemen.
To some extent, it defines wood porn.
This is lovely, ladies and gentlemen, and it feels... I can feel immediately that this is something you're not bringing home, Peter. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tie you up in a corner. And what is this beauty called?
It's actually also a NorthStar. It's the single cut version of the NorthStar.
Yes.
It looks a bit different, but actually, if you rotate the lower horn, it's the same as on the double cut we have in the. Actually, you can put them in parallel. We had have the first one here.
Of course we have.
This is the same body type, same neck type. The horn is actually the same, just rotated, and then a single cut version of this.
All right. And Peter, what is the idea behind the single cut version? Why is it? Why have you chose to build it in like this?
Yeah, the story is actually going back a while in time. I had the opportunity to showcase my guitars at the Holy Grail Guitar Show in Berlin. I was invited to do that.
Guten Tag, alles zusammen. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lovely event. I went there 2 times. It's actually rather sad, but it's having its last show this year.
Is
so
it?
They are ending it. It was a pro bono thing from some of the builders in Europe that got together in the European Guitar Building Association to do this show, but they have other businesses to do, so they don't have the time and energy to do it.
All right.
Unfortunately,
it's sad. So it's all being directed towards NAMM.
Yeah, and
days.
Frankfurt Messe.
Frankfurt. All right. Yeah. Cool.
But I came back from that fair, 3 great days in Berlin, so inspired. I also thought that I needed to kick up my craft a few notches after seeing all those fantastic guitars.
Yeah, there's a lot of Luthiers out there.
So it was huge inspiration for me. So I say I need to create something that, even though the NorthStar is the double cut version is outside of the box, so to speak, when it comes to design. I think my idea was that I need to step it up.
All right.
And I said, okay, what can I do? I can do a single cut version maybe of that, and it took quite a few months to come to this.
Yeah.
A lot of tests. lot of full-scale printouts. We haven't talked about that, but I design in CAD software,
All right.
so I can see on screen how things look. A lot of rejected versions.
Yeah.
But this is what I ended up with.
And I must say it's a beautiful piece of art. I mean, that's what it is. It looks lovely. And when you how many of these have you built?
A couple of them.
A couple of them, yeah.
Yep.
And this is the first.
That's the first one
That's
of that.
the prototype.
Of that, of the
Yes.
single cut version, yes.
So this is serial number 00000001. Yeah?
Exactly.
All right. And when you chose to build it, what's the wood and why?
Yep, let's talk about that. The body wood is called sapele. Sometimes it's called, at least here in Sweden, it's called door mahogany. Because in the 60s, there was a huge building boom in Sweden, and everybody wanted mahogany veneered doors.
Yes.
In reality, they use this wood instead because it's actually more striking. It's more striped and more vivid in the grain.
Okay.
So when people thought they had mahogany doors, they had sapele doors.
They had sapele doors. Sapele doors.
Yeah. So it's a quite heavy African wood, heavier than mahogany.
All right.
So what I did,
It actually looks like mahogany
Yeah,
to me. When I first looked at it, I said, "This is probably mahogany."
yeah,
But
but it's heavier. It's got a denser, a little bit darker tone. It also splinters very easily when you work with it. So it's not the most fun wood to work with.
okay.
And it's heavy, as I mentioned. So the guitar body is quite thin. We have talked about this, and we will probably talk about it again. I like thin bodies because I think they resonate better.
Yes. And that's true.
But I also have, into this body, I have 3 big chambers that is routed out.
All right.
It's also, on one part is to decrease the weight, but also actually it changes the tone of the guitar. It gives a bit of air into the sound. So that's the body.
Yeah. And the neck looks like something roasted.
It's roasted for sure.
Roasted
Maple.
roasted maple. Yeah.
An ebony, fretboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then you have a small sheet of bloodwood in between.
Yeah.
The
It looks
body and-
beautiful. Beautiful little detail.
Yeah. Maybe you should show the neck attachment for this one. If you flip the
course.
guitar around.
Yeah. And that's something I actually thought about just a minute ago when I had
Yep.
a look, because it's a special.
It's a really different kind of
Attachment.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you have 4 bolts. These have 4 bolts in a metal plate that connects the body and the neck. They are usually quite close to each other, but with this system, they are spread out over a longer distance and longer surface, so that the connection surface is bigger. At the same time, it's very different contoured, so you can really reach the upper frets quite easily, or very easily. It's a thing I've introduced with this guitar. So that was also one of the first times I used that. So you can really get up on the higher frets.
Yeah, you definitely.
And use the full 2-octave neck, 24 frets on this one.
It's 24 frets on this one.
Yeah.
And you have tone control and a volume knob.
Yeah, and switch.
And a switch. And this is what I think this makes it looks, really beautiful with this Bixby. Bixby is really nice looking, I must say. I mean, I could have a Bixby on all my guitars because it's just.
It looks good.
Looks
it's really
good, yeah.
nice. And for some things, this is a big debate about Bixby's, but for the right thing, it's perfect with its gentle vibrators.
But it's something about it, you know what? It's like like these 50s and 60s like cars, you know, they
Yeah.
have all these cool details
With the chrome.
and with the chrome
Yeah,
and stuff, and
yeah.
it's the same thing with the Bixby. It just makes it look, you know, a little bit more exclusive somehow. I want to try and plug it in because we want to hear how it sounds, right?
That's why we are here.
I want to hear how it sounds. Very exciting. Well, we're gonna continue with this, and then you have the back plate here
Yep, yep, yep.
with all the.
That's the same wood
electronics.
as on the front.
Ah,
So we matched the front and the back. The front is not maple. It's a wood called Oregon myrtle.
okay.
From what you hear, it grows in Oregon, USA. Not surprisingly.
No, I
but
was. Yeah,
it's a very striking wood. It often has this combination of stripes and knots and darker areas like this. So it's very dynamic or dramatic.
yeah. But it looks fantastic actually. When you see it like this, you go wow, and you don't need to you don't need to color it. You just have it. It's all natural.
This isn't even lacquered.
Oh,
It's just a coat of oil,
Oil. Okay.
just to bring out the warmth.
And
figure
what
of the
kind
wood.
of oil do you use for like this type of?
For this, it's
It's not olive oil. I guess.
no, it's tongue oil.
tongue oil.
It's a Chinese nut.
Right.
That's very. I like how it coats the wood, how it penetrates the wood to protect it. I like how it polish up in this kind of satin sheen. I like the smell. I like the taste. No, I haven't tasted it.
Yeah, it smells nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it does. Unfortunately, you can't.
No, not yet. We haven't invited smell tube yet.
Yeah, well, you will just simply have to order a guitar to, you know.
To enjoy the smell.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, this is the single cut NorthStar, and tell us a little bit about the mics and because this only has 2 mics, like my guitar has
Yep.
3, and this is a special looking thing as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually 2 P90s.
All right.
And you are usually you see them in this soap bar configuration or soap bar look.
Yeah.
That has the soap bar look, but it has some added detailing to it.
Yeah, back again to these 60s, 50s, like
exactly. So I that was actually we will come back to that. I just would mention it's a special wound P90, more or less standard. This is a very different pickup. It looks like a Telecaster bridge pickup.
definitely, yeah.
But the layout, the construction is exactly like a P90 pickup. So it has adjustable screws, it has double bar magnets beneath, and the sound is beefier than a traditional.
We like beef.
So yeah, it's
But also,
very special pickups.
so we're gonna try this.
Yep.
The bridge pickup, and we're gonna try it on a like
Low gain.
low gain. And you can immediately feel that beefiness. Like you can
You have
tell this is not a like a 80s pop guitar.
no. You have some of the twanginess from the Telecaster, like a flavor sprinkled upon of a P90.
Definitely beefy.
Yep.
And then you can crank it up a bit.
Yep.
And get even more beef, like with extra sauce and everything.
The hot sauce. Yeah.
It feels really good, Peter, man.
Nice. You mentioned the Bigsby with all the chrome and stuff like that. And one of the ideas behind this was also to match bare woods with a lot of chrome.
Yeah.
So that's why I searched for this pickup cover.
Right.
And this plate to mount the bridge pickup in with a lot of chrome, and even sourced extra big knobs
These
for
good
the volume and tone. But when I got them, they were so big and high.
All right.
So I have recessed them into the wood.
Ah, okay.
So they are really like this high, but you see half of the height.
Half of it.
Because it suddenly was too much.
All right. But it gives a nice feel to it.
Yeah.
It certainly does. But that's something, man. What about the middle position? You wanna hear it?
Let's try it out.
You already know how it sounds.
Yeah.
I don't. And you can immediately hear that, like eggshell.
Yeah, and the openness and airiness. Some part of that comes from the hollowed out body.
Oh yeah, of course.
And
Obviously.
some of you might also noticed this.
It's a little like a grill, like
Almost like the grill of a car. And these grooves or cutouts,
Yeah.
they are connected to the cavities in the body.
like so you get an airflow.
Yes.
Fresh
and you
air.
can, if you listen without an amplifier, you can actually and hear that there are some sound coming out of those openings.
Okay. Clever.
It's mostly a design thing, but
no.
it has
It's well thought out, well thought out.
It affects the sound for sure.
Yeah. Let's crank this up. I don't know why, but like you have the both pickups together. I don't know why, but I just like when I like to play a lot of my solos in that area. I don't know why, but it just gives
I think it's because you get a lot of everything. You get the neck warmth and the presence and cut through from the bridge pickup.
I think more people should try, when you see people play, it's either neck or bridge. I mean, you can get so many cool sounds from all the other, positions on a...
Unless
regular
you're
guitar.
Richie Blackmore. Because he removes the middle pickup. He just has one.
Well, he's Richie, Richie is Richie.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to play, like, if you're playing a lot of different styles and stuff, just try and...
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. This is cool. Maybe that wasn't my best take ever, but I mean, I get inspired, it's just... mean, this is fat and
Yep.
chunky, and it's responsive. It's really, it's like a powerful tool, but at the same time, you can go down and you can get these beautiful.
And you still
little-
have definition
Yeah,
in the
definition,
sound.
yeah,
That's very important.
Yeah, it's really cool. This is lovely, and you have the frets. The frets are big and chunky. It's
They are
what is
huge.
it? Is it 60?
It's 6150, I think.
6150. Is this the stainless ones or is this
These are ordinary.
ordinary?
Yeah,
Right.
I do both.
Yeah.
Um,
And
but
a nice ebony fretboard.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of the first times, if not the first time, that I excluded front dots on the fretboard,
Okay.
just to have this clean, uncluttered look of the fretboard,
But you have them here. You have
Yeah.
them here on the side.
and very vivid. You
Yeah.
can really see them.
And if you play rock and roll, who needs dots? You just
Who look at the guitar?
just play, man. You just play. Well, we have one position left.
Yeah.
And that is the bridge pickup. No, it's the neck pickup.
neck
Sorry,
pickup.
The neck pickup. And
Yeah.
There we
Because if you see what he does, that makes
All
no sense at all.
No.
Because I, on my guitars, have the switch backwards.
yeah. And
Why?
Yeah.
It just started like that, and I really should stop because people just get confused.
Definitely. But on my guitar, it's the right way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with custom guitars. You decide.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyways,
The
let's
next pick-
try the neck pickup and
The
see
neck
what
pickup.
happens. See what happens. Okay. Oh, no. Sounds pretty chunky to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
And a lot of warmth.
a lot of warmth.
Still,
yeah,
but still
definitely.
kind of to retain the presence without losing it.
Definitely. I'm gonna heat this up, see what happens.
We will edit that out.
Okay. And immediately you get this.
Full
I mean,
fat.
yeah, full fat. Yeah, you can
Sound.
really go wild and crazy on that one. Sounds wonderful.
Good, and good playing, as usual.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, by the way, we didn't mention it last time. We had a little side note, but the intro is actually played on the NorthStar.
Yeah.
Well, my model, as you've seen, is played on the NorthStar,
Yep.
and in this room actually, everything
Excellent.
is recorded in this room.
Yep.
Just a little fun thing we made.
Check out EMB Studios.
Yeah. Please do. Let's mess around a bit, Peter. Try some. Yeah, pretty cool, man. All right.
You have a lot of different sounds. You can do this really heavy stuff, and then also articulated, cleaner tones.
Yeah, you just have to do whatever you can. Let's try with some more. Did we like the key of G? Was the key of G okay? Pretty
The
good.
key of G is always.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to get really good grip?
I get stuck. My fingers get like, oh, you know. Anyway, let's see it.
How do you like the access to get on the upper frets?
It's easy. Let's try and see if we... I mean, I don't even think about that there's something down here. So it's really nice with the cutout and I mean...
You have really good access to the upper frets.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's try a little on the middle position with the both mics turned on. Anyway, this is the NorthStar single cut. Lovely piece of wood and a beautiful sounding guitar. It's really lovely to play through. And I think this episode 2 is about to end.
Yeah.
We have to wrap this up and say thank you once again, Peter. And
Thank you.
A lovely piece of work as per usual. We see you next time in a couple of weeks where we're gonna, don't miss that, because then we're gonna try out, as the buyer said, it's the best looking guitar he's ever seen.
There's also a story about that.
There's a story about that as well.
Yeah.
So don't miss next episode where we're gonna try out Peter's most beautiful guitar he ever built. And until then, take care out there and don't forget to wash your hands. All right?
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Bye.